Way of the Warrior Kid, From Wimpy to Warrior, The Navy SEAL Way, by Jocko Willink. Chapter 16, Fueling the Machine. One thing I can tell you about all this training and working out and studying is that it makes you hungry. By the end of the day, I always feel like I'm starving and ready to eat anything and everything. And that is kind of what I have always done. Just eat whatever I wanted to eat, whenever I wanted to eat it. Until tonight. Tonight, I learned something else from Uncle Jake, this time about food. So, like I said, when I went downstairs for dinner, I was hungry and thirsty. My mom had made some dinner, but I was in the mood for something a little tastier. So I grabbed a bag of potato chips and poured a bunch onto my plate. Then I went into the freezer, grabbed a microwavable ham and cheese sandwich, and threw it in the microwave. They are tasty. I heated up for a couple of minutes until the cheese was oozing out of the sides. Grabbing it from the microwave, I opened the plastic bag it was in and threw it on my plate next to the pot of potato chips. Finally, because I was thirsty, I grabbed a can of grape soda from the fridge and walked over to the table where my mom and Uncle Jake were sitting. "How is it going?" I said as I sat down. "Outstanding," Uncle Jake replied. "How are you doing?" "Pretty good," I said. And right as those words came out of my mouth, Uncle Jake looked down at my plate, then at my can of grape soda, then back at me. "Really?" he said in a stern voice. His mood changing suddenly from happy to almost angry. I had no idea what he could possibly be mad at me about. "Yeah?" I mumbled under my breath. "I'm doing okay." Uncle Jake seemed to relax a little bit and then said, "That's surprising." "Why is that surprising, Uncle Jake?" I asked him, now truly curious as to why the heck he was acting so strange. "It's surprising you can feel okay with all that junk you're eating," he barked. I had no idea what he was talking about. My mom nodded in agreement. "Junk?" "Yes, junk. That is what you have on your plate right now. Junk. It won't help your muscles to recover. It won't help you think clearly. All that junk won't help you get better." I still didn't understand. Wait, what? What is wrong with my food? This is what my mom buys, and this is what I eat every day. "You eat that every day?" "Ugh, how can you eat that every day? And it isn't the only thing that your mom buys. I got this from the same kitchen you got your food from," he said as he pointed down at his plate. I took a look at his plate and had to admit to myself that he was right. He had a salad and some chicken on his plate, and he was drinking a big glass of milk. But I still didn't understand. Wait, what's the difference between what you are eating and what I'm eating? What's the difference? Everything! Chicken and milk have protein in them, which is used to rebuild muscles. They both also contain fat, which is needed to help your body function. And this salad has all kinds of minerals and nutrients that keep you healthy. You know how much of that good stuff is in the garbage that you are eating? I'm not really sure. None. Zero. Zip. Nada. You are eating and drinking a bunch of sugar. All that does for you is make you sick and drain your energy. You need to get a grip on your fuel intake. Fuel intake? I had no idea what he meant by this. What am I, a car? You aren't a car, but a machine like a car. The food you eat is like fuel. If you put the wrong fuel in a car, the car doesn't work anymore. So you need to fix that ASAP. Okay, so what should I eat? You need to eat real food. Steak, fish, chicken, eggs, pork, salad, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Stuff that is real food, not stuff that comes from a factory like those potato chips or that sandwich. And I buy you plenty of real food, Marc. You just need to eat it instead of the snack food. My mom chimed in. Okay, I get it. Tomorrow I'll start to eat real food like that. Tomorrow? What do you mean tomorrow? Well, I don't want to waste this food, I told Uncle Jake, thinking that he would at least let me enjoy this one last tasty meal. Wrong answer. There is only one time to start making yourself better. Now. You need to start now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Now. Go throw that food in the garbage and pour that soda down the drain. You need to put the right fuel in the machine. Yes, Uncle Jake. I looked at my mom to see if she would be upset at this waste of food, but she nodded. Yes, go throw it away. I went and threw the potato chips and microwavable sandwich away and then poured the grape soda down the drain. Then I made myself a new plate with chicken and salad, and I poured myself a glass of milk. When I sat back down, my mom said, just to make this easier for you, I'm not buying any more junk food, just real food. That way you don't have the option of eating junk. Okay, Mom, I told her. I wasn't sure if different food would make a difference. But I did know this. If it was good enough for Uncle Jake, it was good enough for me.